Welcome to Feature Race TV, brought to you by CRD Trailer Rentals. CRD Trailer Rentals in Greentown, Pennsylvania. Check them out at www.crdtrailerrental.net. My name is Dave Canyon. I'll be your announcer for this race. Sal De Rosalia is actually in this race, so he will not be the cameraman. I will be announcing, and I did the camera work. But that's all irrelevant. What is incredibly relevant is this is Feature Race TV. We're here at Poughkeepsie Speedway, and right now we got the camera on Doug the starter, and we have the Senior Champ Flathead division on the grid ready to come out onto the track. The track is the story today, as it is newly, freshly, recently repaved. For the first time since the original time, this is a brand new surface. We have 13 of the senior champs out here. These are the big boys and big girls of Poughkeepsie Speedway. All the data that they've had for over the last how many years has now been shredded. It is in the garbage, it's been burnt, it's been disposed of. There's nothing they can take into this new surface. So I'll give you the starting lineup. This is going to be a fascinating 20-lap race. A lot can happen at Poughkeepsie Speedway, and it usually does. We'll do the best we can to keep up with all the events and everything that occurs. On the pole is the number 32 of Lucas Fitzgerald. Outside of Lucas will be the 50X of brother Logan Fitzgerald. Second row will be the 28 of Scott Thomas, and outside of Scott will be the 11 of George Peterson. The next row will be the 22 of Dylan Vale and the 8 of Max Pfeiffer. 94, the red cart is Rebecca Pearson. 89 is Andrew Dwyer with a new cart. Charlie Shusha is a scratch, couldn't make it out. 144 is Alex Gross. We have 3 down 4. I'll give you the rest of the field when we have time. And they are out and roaring down the track. The speeds that they're doing are second as fast as they've been. They're already now 2 wide, 3 wide, maybe even 4 wide. So much activity on the track from the beginning to the end. Looks like Lucas Fitzgerald holding on to that lead. Scott Thomas in the second spot. Scott Action Thomas taking it down low to Lucas, going in between 3 and 4, kicking up dirt. Some dirt, some grass. It's been an issue today. You'll see spots of it all over. You'll see dirt flying up, grass flying up. Everything new, everything different. Must be frustrating for some of these guys, exciting for all of them, as this is a brand new opportunity to do things we haven't done before. Scott Thomas going into turn 3, down low underneath Lucas. We got Pfeiffer over there in the 8th. He's now side by side with Lucas. He's moved to the second spot. Lucas fades back to 4th. Here comes Peterson, George Peterson. In the 11th, he's moved up to 3rd. We're still kicking up dirt. We're still kicking up some grass. It's all over the track. Peterson down low underneath Thomas. He's looking for the low pass. Backs off. Patience. Shows some patience. Could have created a cart fumble, but he did not. So it looks like we got the top 5 or 6. We got even more dirt on the track. We got Pfeiffer fading back to 3rd. Lucas is the 4th. Oh, we got some contact back there. Lucas got a little squirrely. We'll keep our eyes back on the front. Hits Thomas up high. Gets passed by Peterson down low. Going into turn 3. That's Logan Fitzgerald in the 3rd spot. So they're pulling away from the rest of the field, and we got a caution flag. What possibly could have happened? Everything. Oh, we have looks like Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer getting out of the cart between 1 and 2. That's not going to fly. You got to stay in your cart. All right, he gets back in. He apparently has heard and has seen the hand signals from the tower. He'll wait for the safety crew to arrive and push him off the track. Speaking of safety crew, here he comes now. So we're going to get these guys realigned. I'll give you the restarting lineup. The 3 that I missed was the 26th of Jim Pearson, who you might have seen win the flat cart clone earlier today. That will be in another video here on Feature Race TV. Brianna Lieto in the 27, and Sal De Rosalia who's usually on the camera, but he is in the kart. And he's in that 50 Triple X. He started 13th on the field, actually 12th because we had a scratch with Charlie Shusha, not able to make the call. So as the safety crew pushes Pfeiffer off the track onto the new exit road we have there at the beginning of 3, used to be at the end of 4. A lot easier to exit the track now. So I don't think we're even halfway yet. So here's your restarting lineup. Looks like you got Peterson on the front row with Scott Thomas. That should be pretty exciting. Looks like we got in the second row, that is the 50 of Logan Fitzgerald with Dylan Vale. And right behind Logan will be Lucas in the 32. So we're trying to keep up with all the events here. 13 karts, and we're now down to 11. And we're a little discombobulated here. We're trying to get this thing restarted. We got Doug the flagger, the official, giving them the 1 to go. The green flag all cinched up. Tell them to bunch up, bunch up, bunch up. We're going to go green coming out of turn 4 in between the 2 cones. So you got Peterson and Thomas, Fitzgerald and Vale, and then Fitzgerald. I see Rebecca Pearson there on the inside. So we're going to go green out of turn 4. More dirt, dust, and grass picked up. Green flag is flying. Peterson pulling away out of turn 2. Logan right there. Thomas and Lucas. There's Rebecca Pearson. She's on the outside. Somebody's going into the grass there. Halfway. 10 down, 10 to go. Some of these karters, look at that, right there in front of you. 2 of them into the grass. The speeds are just incredible coming out of turn 4. I don't know if these drivers, even after all the practice and heat races, still have a grip. And that's not a pun, it's not even, so to speak, a grip on what's happening. I tell you, folks, I stood out there flagging in turn 3 today, earlier, and it is intense. This track surface is something to see. It's something to experience. So we got everybody lined up here on the front straight. We're going to get these guys sorted out between Miss Mary. There's Sam with the leaf blower. He's going to do some cleaning and some instructions to the front guys here. You got to keep those tires off the grass and off the dirt. These are things that you will see here at Poughkeepsie Speedway you might not see at other tracks. And he's going down through the whole lineup, letting everybody know. Keep it between the white lines. And let's get this leaf blower going. We'll clean up this track. Really a day like no other that we've ever had here at Poughkeepsie Speedway. We have a great turnout. One of the highest we've had in a while. It's a beautiful day, bountiful sun. Nice, dry, it's not humid at all. We have a breeze, a decent breeze, not too much. And just everybody really excited about racing here today. There's been so much talk and so much excitement. Just everybody feeling really good about the rest of the season. The night series is coming up here at Poughkeepsie Speedway. So if you're interested in coming to Poughkeepsie Speedway on a Saturday evening, you can come down starting July 6th, I think it is. Check PoughkeepsieSpeedway.com for more information. And the schedule is posted. It's a 6-race night series, and there is cash involved if you are a karter. So if you fit any of these classes that we have here, the senior champs, the flat kart clone, go to PoughkeepsieSpeedway.com. All the information you need will be there. All right, we have actually moved. There's something I'm noticing here, that we moved the first green cone closer to turn 3 than to the end of 4. And the first clone is also in a different spot. So that might add, I'm sure it will add to the excitement of this race, as the starting zone is in a different location. May have been intentional, may have been accidental. A lot happening all at once. So let's see what these karters do. You can't hit the gas if you are on the pole until you get in between those two green cones, which are now in a totally different location. And Ms. Mary is pointing to everybody to get to the position. Rebecca Pearson with her hands out like, hey, what about me? I'd like to get involved in this if I could. And she'll be there. Looks like George Peterson, he might not be too happy with being at the rear of the field. Rebecca Pearson is waving at somebody to come talk. And we're giving the signal, we're going to go. We're not seeing, we are not responding to Rebecca's pleas for come and talk to me. Well, we'll have to deal with that. So much happening all at once. So here we go. Scott Thomas on the pole. Dylan Vale looks like he's in the second spot as they quickly drive by. Looks like that's Andrew Dwyer. Have I seen him move up to third? Are we already going to go green? I guess we're going green. Here we go. So Scott Thomas takes him around 1 and 2. Dylan Vale on the tail and down low into 3, making the pass. This is where the passes are made. Andrew Dwyer with a brand new 89. He's running up front, and he's down low under Scott Thomas, giving him a challenge down low. He backs off just a bit, and we have somebody backed off quite a bit and is moving back into 5th there. So there we go. Everything has changed. Looks like it's Vale, Thomas, Dwyer fading back. He was in 3rd. Now he's moving back to 5th. I think I see Jim Pearson. He's moved up to 3rd. And there's Peterson, who was on the tail. He was sent to the rear. His hands were waving like, hey. And now he's up to 3rd. 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. It was 20 when we started. We're already down to 5 laps to go. And the race is right there in the front. Thomas and Vale, both previous feature winners. They know how to win. George Peterson in 3rd. I don't know if he's won here. Jim Pearson is there in 4th. So we have regular competitors here. We have outside competitors here. Time is running out. Looks like Thomas down low underneath Vale. Vale into the grass. 2 laps to go. Peterson passes Vale. Peterson up high, down the back straight, comes down low in between 3 and 4. So it's going to be Thomas and Peterson. 1 lap to go. White flag is out. It all doesn't matter now. Time is running out. Half a lap. Peterson down low, down the back straight. Oh, possibly the grass. Maybe pushes Thomas up a little bit. Across the start finish line. Oh, Peterson, George with the win. 22, Dylan Vale comes in 2nd. 26, Jim Pearson, who was the flat kart clone winner earlier today, comes in 3rd. Pearson comes from the tail. There he is on the start-finish line. So 28, Thomas finishes 4th. 32, Lucas Fitzgerald 5th. The 50X of Logan Fitzgerald 6th. The 89 of Andrew Dwyer comes in 7th. 94, Rebecca Pearson. After him, the 144 of Alex Gross. Welcome, Alex Gross, to Poughkeepsie Speedway. We haven't seen him here as far as I know. The 27 of Brianna Lieto finished. And then DNF to the 8 and the 50 XXX 8 of Max Pfeiffer. 50 XXX of Sal de Rosalia. And also DNS, the 88, Charlie Schuscher, a scratch. So there you go, 20 laps, a lot happened. New paved surface here at Poughkeepsie Speedway. And the celebration is happening at the start-finish line. Congratulations to the number 11 of George Peterson coming from the rear of the field to take the victory here at Poughkeepsie Speedway. Once again, thank you everybody for tuning in. On behalf of Sal de Rosalia, usually the cameraman and director and occasional writer and producer, my name is Dave Canyon. We will see you again soon.